What is in there? Oh, yeah. Got a Violator 1 in the sewer. West Coast Davengers, I gotta get me a theme song, cause this shit's getting old.
Well, got a special video this week once again. I had actually shot my video for this week number 5, episode 5. I actually shot it today, and something came up, and I got contacted by somebody through my former mail carrying days, a woman named Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. Who had some comics to give me. She said just a box of comics. And then when I spoke to her on the phone, she said, oh, it's 12 by 12 by 18. This dank, dusty, dirty ass box is full of fucking comics. And this pile was what she handed me on top of that. I had no illusions. I thought maybe a lot of this would be Archie. I have not looked at any single book in here. I just saw that there is a DC logo on a book in there. There's some DC here. And then there is obviously some Archie and Gold Key, because nobody gives away free comics without giving you Archie and Gold Key. She said they've been in storage for 20, 30 years. They're all 70s, 80s. I expect everything in here to be low grade. But instead of looking at it and then shooting a video, I said, hell, why don't I just shoot the video of me looking at it for the first time?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Just looking at some of this stuff very quickly, I know that this was worth it. Let's start with these first couple. I just pulled out Weird Science, number 22 and number 21. Both of these are from EC Comics, which predate the Comics Code Authority. These are extremely rare to find. They're usually found in poor condition. 1953. So you got this one. This one's in a lot better shape. Still has a couple of rips. And we have some other EC Comics stuff. Two-Fisted Tales, also from the 50s. This is number 39 and number 34 and number 36. These are Golden Age books. They're older than me by a long time. So a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing, I got some Marvel, I got a lot of DC, but I also have some Dell. So I'll just keep going through it. GI Combat. It's a DC, about 100-page book, probably Joe Kubert involved in there, or Neil Adams cover. Adventure Comics presents Black Orchid. Well, this is the second time this week I've gotten this book. Tales from the Green Lantern Corps, number 3. Unknown Soldier, DC. World's Finest, look at that cover. Superman pulling off Batman's mask. That doesn't seem very Superman-like. Superboy, starting a Legion of Superheroes. Here's a cool one. Superman and Man-Bat. Some of them definitely got wet, but I haven't seen any mold yet. Mold is a comic book killer. If you have any moldy books, you need to get rid of them. The mold will spread right to your other comics. Let me grab some of these. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, 100-page square-bound book. Another Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, 100-page square-bound book. Look at the back cover, though. Witching Hour. And another a couple of Witching Hours. Dope covers. Some more Witching Hour. Flash 281. It's probably from the early 80s, late 70s. Some Justice League covers and comics. Detective Comics number 498. Secret Society of Supervillains. Say that 7 times fast. Another big Batman cover, 257. It's got a messed up back. Action Comics number 178, March 1953. Imagine that had a cover. Ooh, I know this cover. Adventure Comics number 432 with the Spectre cover. Spectre's such a cool character. Ooh, look at this old Batman. It's missing a back cover, but it's Batman 182. It's taped up. 256 Batman, that's a nice one. Have you the nerve to face the unexpected? I love DC horror books. Another one that I got this week, Tales of the Green Lantern Corps number 2. There's a lot of Dell and a lot of Archie, it looks like, in here, which are not something that I'm super into. I will take a look and see if there's super old Archie in here, something maybe from the 50s. Here's a Jughead number 131 with a 12 cents cover. So this is 1966. Here's Life with Archie number 52. So that's a 12-cent cover, which puts it at 1966. Some of the Archie stuff, the art's fun. Felix the Cat, Dell Comics, 10-cent cover, 1950. This comic book, I'm holding in my hands. He's 71 years old. And it sure as fuck looks it. There's some Charlton book. Charlton is the publisher of some of these weird ones. Monster Hunters. Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. Okay. Silly. Some more Archies. Lots of war books. Another thing I have no interest in, because war. Huh, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Huh, war. Dale Evans, Queen of the West. Dell, 10-cent comic. So this is a 50s book. 55. Lone Ranger, another 1950s book. Some more Lone Ranger. Tonto, number, I don't know what number, but it's 10-cent cover. 1955. Cat from Outer Space. A lot of this is coverless, but I see some Marvel stuff here, so let's check it out. Topped it with a Star Wars number 9 and a Star Wars number 12. Decent shape. These are weird because these are either reprints or I'm going to have to look into these. Direct market didn't exist yet, and the barcode should be here, so maybe these are some type of promo. There's nothing that says second printing. Whoa! I'm gonna have to look this up. So this is Where Monsters Dwell with Fin Fang Foom on the cover. This is a cover reproduction of Strange Tales number 89 introducing Fin Fang Foom. But it is a reprint of still very cool to have. G.I. Joe number 18, Chamber of Chills 16, Worlds Unknown number 2, Tarzan, Captain Savage and his Battlefield Rangers. Let's see what else we got here. Mad About Millie. More Dennis the Menace, Shanna the She-Devil, Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, Conan 112. Let's see who the artist is on this. John Buscema and Ernie Chan. Worlds Unknown number 5. This book's unknown to me. Marvel Horror, Weird Wonder Tales. And it looks like, yeah, the rest of this stuff is coverless. I'll take a look at those, but now I have to clean up this table and kind of take a fine look at these books and see if there's anything that's of value, and then probably toss out some of this stuff because it's really stinky. This box also smells really bad, and I don't want to keep anything that's possibly moldy in my apartment. Appreciated Joyce who gave this to me. This is pretty wild that I got entire free stacks of comics. This is pretty crazy. It's going to take a while to go through this. I'm going to have to air out my apartment too. And you don't turn away free comics, especially when they're older than you. So I'll see you next week for a regular schedule West Coast Davengers. And keep digging and keep on rocking in the free world.
Yes, I want a comic.